If you've ever thought, I don't know what I'm doing in the gym, I copy things, I try random workouts, I save exercises from Instagram and TikTok, but I'm just not sure if it's helping or working, this video will help. Today I want to break down why feeling lost feels so common, why it keeps you stuck, and how proper coaching can remove that completely. But first, let's be clear, most people don't actually know what they're doing in the gym. They look confident, but confidence and competence are not the same thing. The fitness industry has made everything look so complicated. Different methods, different splits, different opinions, contradicting advice. People do a bit of everything and master nothing, and it's quite exhausting. Now this is important. The problem is not effort. Most people I speak to, they show up, they're trying, they sweat, they push themselves, but effort without direction does not guarantee results. Especially if you don't know what you're progressing, why you're doing a particular movement, what weight range you should be in, and what improvements actually look like. You're simply training blind. Why random workouts keep you stuck? Here's what usually happens. It's your first week, you try a legs, a push, a pull routines. And in week 2, you see a full body plan and you follow that. In week 3, you're advised to do more cardio. You listen to that advice. And then in week 4, you feel a bit confused or unmotivated. And that's because there's no real progression, there's no tracking, there's no clear objective. And when there's no real objective, your brain checks out. What proper structure actually looks like. Inside online coaching, we remove all the noise. You're given a clear weekly structure, specific exercises chosen for you, defined rep ranges, clear progression targets, feedback on execution. You know exactly what you are building. That being strength, muscle, skill, confidence. You're not exercising, you're progressing. The power of progression. This is where confidence actually comes from. Not motivation, from progression. When you can see, last week I lifted this week I lifted more, last month I struggled here, now I can control it. This is tangible proof, and tangible proof builds belief. Why education matters. I do not want any of my clients to be dependent on me forever. Part of my coaching is teaching you why we structure things in certain ways. You stop feeling like an imposter and you understand why. And when you understand why, you move differently. You move better. Who's this for? If you feel like you're winging it and you're finishing sessions without feeling like they may have been effective, if you've been training for months and can't clearly see if you are actually progressing, you're not lazy, you're just unstructured. And if this made sense and you feel like you've been training without any structure, any direction, that is not something to feel embarrassed about. We can fix that. And the next step is not to try another random workout or program, but to get clarity on what you actually should be doing and what you should be focusing on. That is what proper coaching provides. If that level of structure sounds like something you've been missing, the next step is simply a conversation to see if it fits your life.